What the hell are we looking at right here? Aurora apartment worker beaten to a pulp by Trin de Aragua. As owners say, a migrant gang took over and tried to extort them. Sorry, y'all. If this is graphic, please be careful. If I'm gonna upload this on YouTube, I'm gonna have to censor some shit. Oh my god, is this him right over here? Holy shit! After viral footage revealed a Venezuelan migrant gang had taken over an apartment complex in Aurora, Colorado, the building's management company, CBZ, is sharing alarming new images on X, hoping it'll bring attention to the ordeal. In 2023, an employee was allegedly assaulted by a group of squatters who tried to bribe him with $500 to overlook their presence in a vacant three-bedroom. This bloody photo was taken shortly after he escaped and went to the hospital. CBC took over the edge of Lowry in 2019 and renovated the units, and after some time noticed a rise in crime and tenant complaints. Yo, that's terrifying. And let me give you, if you guys think this is not an issue and this is being overblown, let me tell you, one apartment complex being overtaken by criminal illegal gain is one too many. Is indeed two too many. Zero is the acceptable amount in this. The proof of Trent's violence in Aurora is written in blood. A fed-up landlord in the Denver suburb has shared a bloody photo of one of its workers after a man was allegedly beaten to a pulp by its members of a brutal Venezuelan prison gang for refusing to let them stay in a vacant apartment that they had taken over. Jesus Christ. This Brooklyn-based company claimed that the game effectively stole the entire apartment complexes out from under it by threatening employees and tried to extort it for a cut of rent in exchange for being allowed to keep operating its properties. Holy shit. Local cops and FBI were asked to help stop the extort but refused to step in. Wait, what? Local cops and the FBI were asked to help but refused to step in? Gangs have taken control of several of our properties in Aurora, Colorado, the company wrote in the thread last week. Several implies more than one, and we've already established one is unacceptable. In an attempt to discredit this fact for political purposes and to avoid the government accountability, some have spread false information about our situation. Oh, and this is what mainstream media is promoting, saying that we're out here spreading false information. Suck my dick. The company, which owns and manages properties, posted multiple surveillance videos from its apartment complexes, including the footage of beating an employee last year. This is last year? You mean the Harris and Biden administration had a year to? This is once you see this video, the next day, you show up, Secret Service, everything at their door, and letting them know, hey, guess what? You're dead, and then that's it. Before they can even react, these people don't even deserve to breathe the same air that we do. Insane. Video footage from a building security captures part of the assault. They do not deserve the same air that Americans do. They're literally beating Americans. Where is our government? That should be walk softly and carry a big stick. That's when you use the big stick, and you use it swiftly, decisively, and without hesitation. The firm said as a result, the criminal behavior and threats has no choice to pull its workers back from its apartment complex in the city of over or damn near 400,000 people. Despite clear evidence, many still deny the reality of the situation, sometimes using it as a scapegoat. That's why we're no longer staying silent. We will continue to counter falsehoods with simple facts and evidence. Yes, gangs did take control of our apartment complexes in Aurora, Colorado, and the government did nothing. That is the real story. Holy shit. Once more, walk softly, you carry a big stick. And when you need to use the big stick, you use it swiftly, decisively, without hesitation. The post of this is to bring national attention to this issue of Trinidad Aragua's takeover of the apartments and neighborhoods in Aurora. On Friday, former President Donald Trump visited the city and attempted to link problems to Aurora to the Biden-Harris administration's border policies. I mean, yes. Attempted to link the problems. You mean he did? They're in control right now, and if they had over a year to handle this, it is their problem. Meanwhile, the issue has a deeper local angle. CBC management has a history of citations dating back to 2020. Still, the Biden administration. before the gang's arrival in Aurora. Violations span with the mice infestations to ceiling damage of dozens of unlawful parks. So yeah, you're telling me the Biden administration has had these complaints, and well, maybe not the Biden administration, but still, they've had it for at least a year with the gangs. 2020 has had a history of citations for mice infestation and others. So this has already been not the nicest apartment complex, and the Biden-Harris administration have just allowed it to be taken over by illegal immigrants. One is too many. And in this article by the New York Post, which by no means is right, and right, I mean right wing, on the right side of politics, right wing side of politics. I don't want to say right or, you know what I mean? Red. They're definitely a blue company. They even said that several. One is too many. This is actually insane. The company claimed it received a perfect inspection in 2020 and 2023, and the violations were dealt with, quote unquote. The only violations that weren't dealt with were the gangs that took over, and we didn't want 6 on-site staff working there for safety, the company said. Despite local dispute over condition of the apartments, residents and local officials interviewed by the Post said Trinde Argos' presence in the building is clear. Okay, so we go in there, and with this, we show them what real men with real guns, what they can do. And you start by breaking these little chicken legs, then breaking these little chicken arms, and then having them pray to whatever the fuck they believe in, and then giving them the privilege to have that conversation one-on-one. The problem only continued to escalate. Squads of Trinde Argos members continue to take over vacant units, including one belonging to a tenant who had only left for a vacation, forcing him to find a new home when he returned. And this is what the company said. The gang started moving migrants into the units. The new tenants claimed to have paid rent, but the company soon realized they had actually been paying the gang. A rep for Aurora did not respond to the Post, and the FBI did also not respond when reached out for comment. Mayor Kaufman has previously dismissed the claims by the landlord, and the company's problems were due to Trinde Argos, especially with regards to the building, and the company agreed to give up. It's a little too late to play the Venezuelan gang card, Kaufman said. Certainly there are other parts of the city that we're looking at, but we're concerned about that. But the problems in this building precede any problems. Oh my God, dude, this is unacceptable. This is unacceptable.